Hi guys, Carly J here again. In this video, we're going to go over how to create a YouTube custom thumbnail. Yes, and we're going to be using PowerPoint. Make it easy. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed to click the subscribe button, click the like. If you find it useful, go ahead and share the video. Again, if you have any questions, like always on all my videos, make sure that you comment. I love interacting with my YouTube fans. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a custom thumbnail. So we can go to PowerPoint, whether you have the standalone version on your computer or if you have the online version. Click on blank presentation, and we're going to just click on these boxes here and click on delete. The first thing you want to do is, remember, we want to grab the viewer's attention. To do this, we don't want anything plain or anything like that. So what we can do is we can come over here to design and we can go to format background. Here you can have a solid fill. Say for example, if we did that color. The transparency button, you can actually add it and it will lighten. So that's a pretty cool tool as well. You can choose any color that you like. I would stay away from red, not really good web color, that kind of thing. We can also do gradients. They have preset gradients, for example, blue one, this one's pretty cool. Do radial or linear or rectangular, that one's pretty cool too. So once we have the background done, and again, there's additional things you can do for backgrounds. You know, there's picture or text fill. Again, there is different textures you can use that will help you stand out. We can also, let's see, oh, it's fishies, no kidding. We can choose pretty much any one that you want. Now, I would recommend a brighter color because it's going to stand out. Let's try pattern fill. So we have pattern fill as well, and you can actually choose the color, you'll notice. And there's different things that you can do. So I'm going to go with a gradient, I think, for this particular one, and that's a little too light. That one works for me. Okay, so the very first thing that I do want to cover, and this is very important for online branding. So if you are out there on the internet, no matter what you're doing, you want to get people to know who you are. So don't be splashing up a bunch of, corporate logos, whatever company you're with or whatever. You want to brand yourself. So the very first thing is very, very important, is you want to insert an image. So we can actually go to an image, and we can add this one. Now I'm going to hold my shift, and this design ideas comes up every time. I'm going to hold my shift button down, and I'm going to drag it to the right size that I want. Now this is a little unproportioned, so I'm going to actually click on the picture, then right click and crop, and we're going to make it just a little prettier. And then once you have it cropped where you want, click anywhere else, and there you have it. Now you can also click on the image and you'll see these format things up here, and these are way cool. So you can actually do lots of different things with the images that you have. Let's see, which one do we want to use? I actually like, God, which one do I use? Okay. Sometimes, you just got to play around with it. So also have that one, that one. I like this one. Okay. So I want to add my image. You also want to add your name. Okay. So of course there's many things you can add: text, word art, all kinds of different stuff. So I always use the word art in here. So I will use, which, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I can just put my name in there, and we can click on this line and drag it over here. And one other thing is you want to make sure that your picture is centered with your name. It just looks better. So I can put that there. And then I will insert another word art, and I will actually add my blog. Now, this is a little too big, so we can click over, highlight, and then go over here to home and reduce the image. I'm sorry, reduce the size. So we can go here. Now, you'll notice it's not centered. You'll notice it's not centered. First, I'm going to right click and ignore all to get rid of that red line. And then we're going to center this better, and we'll take this. Now you have here a decent start to a thumbnail. So you can add images, you can add all kinds of different stuff. You can go Google Images and grab images, and in the thumbnail you almost want to put what they're going to learn. For example, if I was going to do a video on, say, keyword research, right? We could do keywords and go to images. So we can grab this picture here, copy image. You don't even have to save it. You can just hit Control V or you can actually just do this here. So I'm not really liking the images, so another thing you can do is you can insert more word art, finding profitable keywords. So I can then take this and we can go home. I want it to go left. We're gonna make this bigger. And even if we did secrets to finding profitable keywords, okay? And you can add whatever you want to. So do you have to have a custom thumbnail for every single video? No. I know some people that do, but once you have the information ready on having exactly what you want on your particular thumbnail, you can then type in, click here to get an image, and apparently we're gonna get one of these. So so here, for example, I don't really like red. What do we want? So let's take this, for example, copy, and this is what is called a PNG. You'll notice that I clicked up here on a PNG. When I type in click here PNG, it's going to give me a PNG is going to have a transparent background. So I can then paste this, right? I can then see this little arrow thing. I could then, I can put this here, and I can even make it smaller, and I can say click here to find out more. There's all kinds of things that you can do with these. So once you have the information here, here, let's just go back and grab a blue button. Back here, we'll paste that. Okay. So we can take this and move it up a little bit. We can take this and go here. Okay. Of course, this is not perfect, and y'all have seen my thumbnails, but again, there's much you can do with these. As far as PowerPoint. So once I have that, the only thing I have to do is do File, Save As, Browse. We want to go to Pictures, and I'm going to click the Save As type, and I'm going to go down here and click on JPEG, and then I'll name it YouTube Thumbnail. This is the second one I've done today. 2. and I'll just say all slides. There's only one in there. Now we can now go here to let's see, pictures. Where did it go? Okay, pictures. We can come down here. This is the first one that I did, and it's going to open up Photoshop. I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to show you the difference. You know, there's different things that you can do to create your YouTube thumbnail. So here's one that I did in the previous video, and I had my dryer going so we could hear it in the background, so I redid the video. So again, here's an image I can use for a custom thumbnail, and then if I go back over here, I can go back to the second one, which this is for, you know, illustration purposes only. There's more that I would want to do to that first. So again, it's super simple. So when you're doing your thumbnails, always put your name out there. You know, especially for those of you that are branding yourself online with YouTube or blogging or whatever it may be, you definitely want your image and your name out there because you want people to find you. So again, this is just an easy way to do a custom thumbnail without having to have Photoshop or anything else that costs an arm and a leg. So this is very, very easy for the budget conscious. So with that being said, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this tutorial, and I will see you on the next video.